In the middle of the hit with electronic on the other side. He's just waiting. Pops off, buys time, Berettas find their target, but the bomb's still planted. Only moments faster. And that bomb could have been thrown out into the open. Ooh. Electronic gonna keep this clean, and his teammates are already starting to dogpile forward. It's a nice clean shot from Buster through the edge of the smoke, but now we've got a player on the defuse. They're body blocking, and that Glock is drying up. We've got bullets going every which way. It's a shootout. A good old-fashioned rock'em sock'em donut smoke spam. And Navi come out on top.
That's a good guy to zoom in on.
Cloud9, not overzealous just yet, not trying to pounce on top of that. They give a little time here for Simple to come down from the top of ramp and kick a player back. Ooh, then he slides underneath that smoke. Shiro, here he is behind box.
He's got the best spot to delay from. They're not splitting through long.
All good for him.
Oh, he doesn't stop the bomb. Okay, there he's got it.
Oh, and a recovery. Not going to get the third kill, but Shiro's not going to have time for that bomb plant. So late rotation into A. Can he survive? Woof, they're coming at him, but it's all good. Cloud9 didn't like that smoke. Time for a buy. Cloud9 dodged the majority of the util damage in mid, but guess what? Electronic off the A site. Him and Bit taking individual duels from middle. Comes the exec. Try to keep it simple. It's going to leave Perfecto ahead of it. Nice flash out of NPL. Sets his teammate up perfectly. And it's going to be the double from Perfecto. Dude, Exile just got stuffed. And we're talking about the rifle god of Cloud9. Anthony comes out cave a little late. Looking for something of a test through either of these smokes, but he's not even going to see anybody. He just keeps getting hit by bullets. Dink, donk, bonk. Man's dead. And Perfecto. There's a molly out from Hobbit that'll find Electronic. But you force him into the fight. You give a chance for him to take your head off. Not going to happen this time. NPL in the corner can only manage the one frag. It's Shiro with the trade, and it's Cloud9. Molly comes deep off of the ramp. That'll keep Simple busy. Perfecto decides to push up short. 2 kills. And then the trade comes back from Shiro. Simple just going to be wary of the walk-up, but he himself decides to take the initiative, and he misses a shot. Deagle's out, and Hobbit applying pressure. Simple knows what he needs. That shot into Shiro, necessary to stop bomb and to give himself a chance. But instead, folks, Cloud9 find their first.
We have some good trades being won, drawn into the late round, you know, more classically Cloud9. And Electronic plays a spot at the minute mark that, of course, if he had a smoke, it would have been okay. Tried to play it confidently. If they had walked in, would have been great. And again, these days, if you're not playing window, it's going to get used against you. So we can see the idea is good, but the callout's even better.
Ooh, here he comes again. NPL tested, not able to just reside back in the deeper cave, but Simple, different angle, different position, and it catches Shiro off guard. Sweet revenge already. Exile.
But when Electronic pushes out and kills Elbow, Simple comes with him and watches above him at that same moment, and that's why Shiro's a little too late to that fight. And
I think, you know, we saw that clip. We also think, specifically on Inferno, and we'll see what happens when we get to map 2, but a very stationary Simple as well, right? Just kind of like, almost felt bogged down. Wasn't this active, constantly position changing. This is going to be an extremely tough push to get past.
Yeah,
but little spam. Oh, okay, Hobbit. Senses the situation. Bullets go both ways. Invitation from main. We've got a couple players that way too. And Simple's gonna get iced out by Hobbit. There he is. Sometimes when push comes to shove for Cloud9, it's Hobbit who goes above everybody else when he needs to. And sure enough, that pressure from Hobbit, those opening kills, and a quick fight out of Exile into Temple is gonna give C9 that second. Up in the last round. Constantly looking for openings. This round it's going to belong to Simple. Now we've got the donut split coming out. Nice kill from Exile, but Big gets flushed out of donut from that mid pressure, and he gets right into the engagement, chopping off another player towards main.
Yeah, 4v2 with util down.
Nice lurk out of NPL, catches Hobbit as he looks to gear up and assist Exile inside sight. It is a flurry of kills the way of Navi. Cloud9 with a little extra gusto. It's not enough. break through.
Yeah. Sharp broiled. Nice shot from Simple, and he was going a little wider there.
Electronic, does he move?
Oh.
It dies towards mid, but Electronic looking for the trade. That'll definitely catch you off guard. You just get your mid kill, and then there's somebody tucked close box.
Oh, and dude, that is such a big move from Electronic, because right at that moment, A was looking a little bit weaker, and they know Electronic is I'm going to call him playing flex because he's playing A most of the time, but now they can't simply go A, and now he'll be the point of contact. Oh, Axile wins that pure.
Axile. We've seen it consistently trying to come out from main.
Here, there's a clean pickoff. I think it was from NaVi as they were trying to push up. And it revealed the insecurity of their setup with Electronic on the opposite side of Cave, on the outside with MPL inside. But this is the big one. And they have to fight, and NaVi actually falls off and nearly wins this trade too. Wow. They choose to release the tension, you know it's like when they feel like they have a great chance. But
they themselves are convinced, and convincing could have been NaVi getting the better of NPL on the FAMAS. Oh, again he's gonna get found. NPL through the wood wall last round, through the smoke and Cave this time. He just leans back. He can feel it, and now they're also carving out information towards mid, so fast on the flank here. Shiro, 17 health, turns that op around, gets a second kill, and it's gonna have to be him and Buster in a 2 versus 4 that's already been made even. They're both CT, waiting, and it's a combat op out of Shiro versus Perfecto, who has been sharp. But this is gonna need to be clean, and sure enough, headshot in an instant, right back by Buster. A great chance for him to clutch versus Simple. Taps it and waits for the peak, which doesn't come a second time around, and this is down to the stick. Oh, but Buster busts them wide open 1v2.
the new hire comes through in the clutch. That's well done from Buster, man, and that aim looked great. Simple could have survived a couple of bullets and still hit his shot, and instead Buster plays the time perfectly, sections out the fights perfectly. The post plant was great. Shiro was great. Getting into the site, watching the flank, getting into Temple, and even though he died, he allowed Buster to get an early warning.
The groove, man. We just know less about him. Shiro, not gonna miss that chance. Neither will Hobbit. 2 individual duels go down very fast as guns are back in the hands of NaVi.
In any meaningful sense, they'll just be wondering who was there.
NaVi slides out. Back corner player and Bit connects.
He didn't get a lot of info on that peak, so...
Dude, and Perfecto just sprinted over. He's properly joined his teammates at this site, and right now, we actually get Hobbit clearing out A in the meanwhile. Bomb is still, however, moving up that ramp at the 30-second mark. They could still try to bring this back. Axile's gonna survive the attempt. Simple jumps back over to the pillar. Double kill in from Axile. They had an open A site elsewhere, and that means Perfecto's still given a chance, but a nice, long, slow, grueling lurk out of Hobbit rewards them with the final kill. No,
don't take any gifts. Okay.
But if he went over there, Simple's trying to... Oh! MP9! Bit senses the presence. Peeks out at the perfect moment, and Hobbit, well, he's got Simple burned back into the CT spawn. A couple of players, in fact, over there. And right now we've got Buster sprinting through this B site, trying to get back into the action when in reality, this one's already over. They turn and watch flank, but now the last 2 CTs just hide. Cloud9 hitting a bit of a hiccup, getting their feet caught on the hurdle. It's nothing, man. Nobody inside of the caves. Nobody peeking down the ramp. The CTs, oh, it's clean out of Axile.
He's got 7 kills, but they've all been nice.
Right? Could be a good sign of things to come. Catches those players jumping to the back site. NaVi gonna go ahead and take their plant. Can they get off site? Yes. NPL slides back into caves. Electronic's gonna stick around behind pillar. And if Hobbit just buys his time, plays this one late.
I think he waits for the trades to come down on the site to turn that cave player back around.
Makes a lot of sense.
Goes towards the T side.
NPL, though, catches the free headshot. Now they've got eyes on Kit. Perfecto's dead. Axile, clean with it. Coming in big. Hobbit's lurk starts to work forward. Missed shots.
Oh my God.
Ooh, that could have gotten sketcy.
Yeah,
but he'll have a Kit and get back on that. Could start to screw with the players on lane, but instead he's just going to stay tucked in case this doubles back. Kind of comparable to that pistol. navi slides out, drops bomb, trade frag again efficient, and that's enough to turn attention back towards lane. So now Hobbit's not able to get into cave. He's got to wait, he's got to fight, and they take it to him. Electronic down to 4 HP as they just smash him back off that mid play, and it's going to keep Cloud9 relegated to the back lane of this B site. If you want to chance your retake, you've got problems. If you want to save your guns, you've got problems.
It was the fluid communication that won Navi those early rounds to start off this game. And now look at Electronic on the other side of the map somehow. Going from Mac 10 to M4. And Shiro looking for frags, and he'll get at least one, but still 3 alive here as this round ends. Well, they had things covered. That helps.
Absolutely does. So does this.
And so I wonder if navi is actually going to be the cave player and Buster's going to be anchoring the B side. I think, you know, he's over here, so we'll see how this half plays out. Things could be
C9. Exile's got the support he needs. Buster's going to distract the donut player. 5-7, gunned down. He knew that he could pounce on NPL. He gets the better of him, but luckily NPL's not playing on his own, and the trade frags go excellently for Navi. All is good.
Yeah, they're vicious on the trades. Looking extremely cohesive. Right there to cover one another.
Hobbit, sorry, bud.
No
Not this round.
No conversion on the pistol, combined with not winning that last round in the half.
Pressure in cave with flashes. Simple, ready for the peek. Oof, shut out by navi. Oh,
What a spray.
nicely done. Gets it back up into Buster. Perfecto emerging through ramp, and it is a very quick hit into the B site, but Perfecto, I think, was spotted as he jumps into the corner. Hobbit reading the situation well.
Oh, they have an elbow player to catch the lurk. We'll see if he wins a trade. Axile, oh, he can't do it.
Bit's got him. Headshot taken down. Bit's 16th frag so far in this opening map. And Hobbit, you can try your damnedest, but you're going to get dropped right with him. 17th queued up, 13th round out of Navi. At least with that early mid-control, navi knows he can continue to play outside of caves without a contest. And nicely done. Tucks into the wall. Perfecto comes running out, lets his guard down, dies. And navi not going to let off the pressure. No, sir. 2 kills out of navi. Excellent cave play. Completely shuts down everything going on at that B site. So now it falls on to Shiro and Axile inside the A site. 2 big names for C9. And Axile keeps the headshots flowing. Shiro shuts down all things Navi, and that is an 8th.
Well,
running smoke. Nice one. Axile just, commits to the mowdown. Clean kill on Bit. Nearly 30 bullets deep. Dead regardless, but that's all right. Hobbit can pick up a little bit of slack. It's Simple's chance to shine. And a counter-terrorist dropping smoke towards Donut just lets him cross over because it's a one-way. Well done, Hobbit. Not only shutting down the momentum behind that, but then doing your own move to ensure it all gets cleaned up. And Perfecto, best of luck breaking through that. Nah, Hobbit's got it. 3 kills to his name. All good for C9's 9th.
yeah, that's sick. I mean, easily come down to navi Bit here. Smokes are going to come down. Buster within smokes.
Oof, awkward. Oh!
With the foot showing.
Not ideal. Bit finds his headshot right thereafter. Kills are looking clean. Shiro, though, not going to make that cross free. Molotov down to the planter, but the bomb is already down, which means damage done. And NPL, finally something that he can just laugh at because he's been on the receiving end of the pocket wall spam of the smoke sprays through cave. This time he puts shots through, and they put Cloud9 down 1.
Show himself too early, but at the same time demand impact of him. Got him into a rotator spot. One more punish, and probably could have won the round without it. Bit's lurk goes off without a hitch. Rifler walks right into him. I think Navi could see it from the moment they got the Hobbit kill. and then everything went well up until... That's the kind of prescience that inspires confidence.
Ooh, fast though. navi down beneath Bit. Slips a couple shots upside his head. Perfecto can't get that double spray, but symple takes his place, and the M4's dry. Another re-engagement. This time to Axile's favor, to Cloud9's advantage.
In his favorite off angle inside of Donut. And Electronic, well, he knows he's there. He's not fast enough. Sure, we'll take that one, no sweat. Axile's 2 trades inside of middle, really blossoming here on CT.
But fast into the lane. Cave pressure, navi once again, nice. Catches the headshot to Perfecto, does a ton of damage on Electronic, and finds him with the homing missile.
I think it ricochets off the wall for the perfect bounce.
Boost on the smoke though, 2 T's inside, and Hobbit just pulls back. Back to symple.
Got a direct correlation between winning mid and losing it. Oh, their odds. That flash, how did that even...
That was weird.
Beautiful pop. I think it hit off the wall, and then Buster has kind of yet to activate. He'll be playing the B site, but I think it's middle. It's all about middle right now.
Oof. Cost effective. So they're going to go ahead and clear out navi. It's only 4 more to go.
An assumption that something here is happening. Buster, low kills right now.
Oof. Tough stuff. Oh, finds NPL. Perfecto right back, but dropped by Shiro.
Now Bit walks.
Did Shiro get a glimpse of it? Because
he's coming to clear. He's coming to clear it.
Yeah, all right. And Bit more concerned with the CT, but a sliver of Shiro backs up. That was a game of millimeters and milliseconds. And with 35 on the clock, now it's got to be navi. Stops bomb. Big kill versus symple. Electronic comes in from short, and navi doubles that back around. Just when you thought that Bit had managed to get the best of Cloud9, well, here comes navi in with another chance. Yes, sir. All 3 from the back of long to keep this comeback going. You've got Util to throw down in front. Shiro, hands busy. That's a low HP Electronic on the cross. What? Oh my! With such little health, he's just taking things into his own hands, and Buster's feet burn forward. So 4v2. An excellent attempt out of Cloud9, but just as they get to the final 2 in regulation, they're gonna have to lean on 100 health of Exile and 26 to Hobbit. A flash here for Perfecto, Kevlar across the board, and the T's who just sit back and wait, they lurk, and they know what has presented itself to them. Electronic with a killer Tech 9 drops 2 players inside sight, and navi make the most. Players gunning for Banana, symple here, P250 armored to stop them. Teammate sets up the bait, and okay. Electronic just decides these are all mine. Oh my god, the fadeaway!
Yeah.
The one-man stoppage, top Banana, and go ahead, brother, get your ace. Glock queued up, denied by Hobbit. Bit let him have his shot. Symple got shot the moment he peeks out from behind car.
Dude, that was still unreal. So what we saw there, I'm going to call it the heroic retake setup. 4 down mid. A few teams have done this now. Heroic do it the best, obviously. But the retake coming through, well, it was met also by navi, I think, able to read into it.
All right.
Are they still kind of split? I mean...
He's Mac 10. Ooh, good first one. Shiro caught the Deeg kill over towards B. Just one simple Deagle shot straight to the head of symple.
Are they going to go back? They mollied themselves out of attacking this side of the map for a second.
Maybe that's the protocol, yeah. But Hobbit feels the squeeze. It's still super sketchy. Buster slides into the bomb site.
Seconds.
Yeah, and then they just killed the long play, so Bit has to get this player off the site, the flying MP7, but then Axile comes out. Oh, Bit! Jesus. What is this?
As high as you possibly could be.
What is that?
Yeah.
Oh, navi. Listen, not ideal.
Yeah,
I can see how it all unfolded.
They got to the rotations. They tried to play around Bit, taking arch control. But just the amount of time left on the clock, you got to think, well, is this the best move? Outplayed themselves. And a nice shot from Axile. Still looks like a plant would have been entirely possible if not for that.
Yeah, man. When I tried to make my argument for the MP7, I forgot about its flying. All right, well, a bit of a hiccup here at the start for navi. but it still is, of course, earned by Cloud9's clean individual shots. The Shiro Deagle, the Axile Deagle, both of them on opposite sides of the map. Hobbit?
Oh, he turns from the flash. They were about to retake it. That's an opportunity for Navi. Buster.
Smoke onto the CT cross.
Ooh, doesn't get his frag.
He's still sitting pretty on 84 HP. Really wants that kill in the background. He'll shut down Electronic in the forefront.
Oh, well done, Buster.
Lays down lead.
The only advantage that they have right now is potentially being able to take B. Oh, Buster gets so much more damage in. And, oh, the nade lands perfectly.
Dunked on. 35 seconds to spare, and Axile very quickly up on that flank means it's going to be C9 to convert off of that messy last round. Smoke backside, Buster turns. Gonna catch him climbing over. Bought a fair amount of time before he decides to pull the trigger, but Electronic will still clear that backside. 4 HP for him, 8
so.
On Simple. Shiro. Ooh, curious. Smoke fades. Just missed the fallback. Now that's at least one confirmed in the back of the site. He's gonna go hunting. There's a frag that was on Axile, but now that he's died to the hands of Simple, Simple has no reason to come out from that corner. Buster's gonna catch Electronic, but guess what? Second player's still back there. And of course, Cloud9 don't know. And now all these other players starting to pull their attention. They hear those footsteps, but Shiro can't best them. And Navi into the B site. Even just putting out the fire, NPL. Still burnt down to 60 HP. Shiro waits. Kind of stalled out there for a second, but maybe that's just to make the pack tighter. And that pack punctures through. Simple trade frags into the backside. Then a deep peek from Electronic. Wastes no time getting that nasty angle through construction into both, where Perfecto ends up picking up a kill.
And then maybe footsteps. Oh, and here's another kill to end it off. Great round from Electronic, but that's too much info to survive that early on along with a kill, so sometimes it can be as easy as that. And so something that Cloud9 don't do very often, unfortunately, doesn't work out. If it had been an alt start, that would have been good, but it was more of an anti-eco in the alt, with Bit playing a very passive angle. They smoke Shiro out. It's not an arch smoke.
Oh, it's just pressed against it.
Oh, God.
Now here they come. Oh!
Oh, it looked like he was going to figure that out.
Had a second to recover the op. Perfecto, nice clean kill to navi. Axile just bombarded by nades. He was integral to stopping that bomb plant. Back in the round that they won with the Forest, but this time just can't do it. I thought maybe he was going to squeeze along the wall. And Perfecto just playing it tucked inside of the pit. Perfecto starting to get a little curious.
What?
Clean kill out of Buster. He must have just snapped that over the top of the box, but here comes Perfecto 1v2. Hobbit taps it once. A jump spot that gives Perfecto all the time he needs. All he needs to know. Because unfortunately for Hobbit, despite getting the kill, the time is just not there.
Damn. So, I mean, ostensible pressure here from Hobbit, as he has been putting.
Pit flash, Axile, he's been solid, but the flashbangs find their home. He can't manage more than the first. Simple still get outs from smoke. Drops down to the pit. Nice play here, creeping over that box. But then navi just gets one bullet popped from Electronic.
Smoke can be kind of obvious sometimes. It's the one play you can make.
Hobbit and Shiro trying to come in from short side. Smoke to cut off at least Electronic support.
Oh.
So be it. Simple insta headshot as Hobbit tries to press out from it, and that's going to be enough to convince them to fade away as they have been. Let's see the test. Good damage versus Bit. Oh, Nate bounces back. Still at least takes off Bit's head.
But no pit control. Shiro, can he get into this?
First player slides down, gets away from the op shot. Pressure out of middle could be Shiro's demise. Instead, pins Perfecto to the side of that wall.
Look who it is.
And now we're going to get those two players walking up. It's a pop-up. It's good damage, but still, they press. And then Simple cuts down the first. There's no moto play. Electronic off the side. And again, time decides. Shiro just stuck in the saves.
Yeah. As soon as Shiro takes a shot, Electronic goes for a second really late.
Where Buster goes, he's just empty-handed on his holds. From New Box, from Balk, it's a problem. How about Banana? gets the dink, but no frag. Perfecto there to trade. Luckily, 3 CTs out of Cloud9. Even then, all in on the clash towards top banana. And this
Navi have picked the battleground. Can Cloud9 respond? Playing Arch.
navi clean on the first one. Knows they're coming for him.
The bomb gets dropped for a second.
Efficient trading. Now simply kill Axile.
Oh.
Seems easier said than done.
He gets spotted.
Now they know. He stops that bomb and pushes Bit into the clutch. Picks it back up, plants before the second CT can get into position. That's Shiro sprinting up mid. And Bit's gonna lay down a smoke. Creates a bit of ambiguity as to where he can get off to.
It's a low smoke.
Yeah, he's gonna play inside of it. He's gonna try to inch his way to the left side, down beneath them. Oh, of course! You just got hit by the Bit. And Navi, that's a 12-round T-side.
Run into this.
Yeah, and listen, I think that a confident Navi is a scary Navi for their opponents. Simple, not gonna get those Berettas going. And Buster, good chance to reclaim what's been some lost blood across that first half. Bit, 2 kills, 1 HP left over. Just gonna slide back here as he knows his time is limited. Him and Perfecto just wanting to save a Bit. I can't believe he gets another. I mean, the kid is on one, and I think that we saw rumblings of his success still just last week.
Yeah,
and,
he looked good. Yeah.
You know, as a team.
Cloud9, it's hard to be aware of how many, smokes are available in a round like this. But, oh no, Simple, he's not done yet. Oh, we talked about a Simple from last week, not rotating a lot. Well,
so to have him back, getting aggressive into the apartments, to have him laughing side by side with Bit, it's just an excellent experience if you're cheering for Navi. If you're on that Cloud9 camp, well, there's still a chance in this one. Clean shots out of Shiro's. Galil will put that bomb down, and the CTs, it's a long sprint to this bomb site. So Shiro picks up all the slack that Simple had created. And while Bustard's pinned into the corner, it should be free. Peeks out, gets both, nice and easy. Little 2vx recovery coming in from Cloud9. And at the jiggle. Yeah, knows he's pinned in. Good presence of mind. Survives what could have been a pinch. We got 20 seconds to spare here. Simple, dead from Graveyard. Bit's gonna draw a lot of attention, but then NPL stops the bounce peak. Bit brings one with him just at the final second. Jumping Shiro, plucked from the sky, and Navi will take 13. Simple stays tucked. Here comes the pop. Flashes, good enough. Bit tucked in, heard the player cross. Famas stops bomb. Oh, and it doesn't fall down into the pit. It's gonna be real awkward to grab that back, especially with your AK player just stuck here in Little Pit. Bit's gonna take his head clean off. Swaps out to the USP, just buys time with the flashbangs. He feels he's under pressure, and that is the case. We've got navi up and above. Pulls the trigger down on Simple, swaps out to that Tech9, and now it's all about where the hell is Electronic. Still, of course, over towards Smoke, slides back towards Moto.
Oh, and Simple has full view of, Electronic has full view of the balcony. navi walking out, easy frag for him. navi goes down, a nice attempt from him, but ultimately it's a contingency plan right there. Even though they're weak towards pit for a second.
Oh, speaking of which. First frag finds its home. Simple flashed off the angle, but that's fine. He's got 2 teammates with him. Saw some skin deep down in Banana. And Electronic's just gonna put the smoke now. Just completely stifles Cloud9's approach into this B site. One of the last few chances that they're gonna have in this series to do anything at all, and it gets completely shut out. Singular point of HP for Buster, the new piece of Cloud9, who has suddenly found himself battered and bruised in a head-to-head that tends to always come up Navi. Stark improvement to what we got from them last week, and I think I speak for everyone when I say, welcome, Navi.